Hey guys, I'm Damesies from the Omnic Post with an update on Overwatch 2. Yesterday I released a video about a developer update on the Ramattra lore. I mentioned in that video that Blizzard was planning to release a short story about how Ramattra founded Null Sector with the help of the former leaders of Null Sector. Now half an hour before I was going to push that video live, they published that short story. I'm starting to think that they have cameras set up in my studio, that they're doing this on purpose. Anyways, I wanted to make this update on yesterday's update to get everybody up to speed. But first, a warning. There will be spoilers. So if you haven't read the short story, pause the video, click the link below, read the short story, bake me a cake, pick up my laundry, and come back to watch the rest of this video. So the short story was written by Gavin Jurgens Fury, you know, the guy with the awesome name from yesterday? And it is set up as some kind of journal from Ramattra's standpoint. It actually starts on the day that he leaves Shambhala Monastery, that he stops being a monk. I don't know how you do that, but he stopped. And it ends a few days after the uprising. Now both Zenyatta and Mondatta are mentioned in the short story. And you can tell that Ramattra's relationship with Mondatta is tense. It almost feels like a father and son relationship going terribly wrong, while he still clearly has a lot of love for Zenyatta. It is also clear that his hatred for humanity runs a little deeper than I had anticipated. He really doesn't like us. Along the way, he meets a few other Omnics, Nameless, Lanet, and Zira. And it is the four of them that start Null Sector as a rebellion group. They end up traveling to the Omnium, or the Omnic factory, built by Anubis where Ramattra was made, and they start building their army. But Ramattra is frustrated and he's in a bit of a hurry. He really wants to strike at humanity, while his fellow leaders would rather wait a little longer and build a better army. But Ramattra ends up getting his way and they attack King's Row, the uprising. We've played through it, we know how it ends. Not so well for Null Sector. Now what we did know after that mission is that one of those four leaders ends up dying in that fight, Lanet. And the other two, Nameless and Zira, are done fighting. See, after the uprising, Mondatta labels Null Sector as a terrorist organization. And both Omnics and humans alike condemned the actions that they took in London. This is not what Nameless and Zero signed up for. They were fighting a rebellion, not a terrorist war. But Ramattra is infuriated, both by the loss of his friend, Mondatta's words, and the fact that his two friends are abandoning him. He will build that army and he will make humanity pay. And all in all, it's a nice insight on how Null Sector came to be. But it definitely paints another picture of Ramattra than I had imagined in my video yesterday. He's hurt, he's stubborn, and not in a good and healthy way. He definitely is out of control, pushed over the edge by everything that he got to see and live through. Now this doesn't mean that he necessarily isn't cunning, but he might be an easier victim for Doomfist and Talon than I had hoped. He is a little more of that classical villain. Well, at least for now. Now about those other leaders, sadly Lanet died, but it would be kind of awesome to see Zira in the game one day. From what I gather, she is the big one, and she looks like she would make an amazing sparring partner for Reinhardt. Sorry Zarya. And then there's Nameless. Well, they reminded me of an old character, Link 17. Now if you've been following me long enough, you might remember them. They are an Omnic hacker and an old friend of Zarya, which is interesting since Zarya hates Omnics. But it does show the duality and the reality of this world. At some point Zarya was trying to catch Sombra, and Link 17 helped her out. Well, they didn't succeed, but they tried. Now both Nameless and Link 17 have that blue sweater, the bunny ears. They both are gender neutral. So either they are the same model, the same build, or they are the same Omnic in a different time. There is one thing though, they have different faceplates. But hey, it's 2070. People change faceplates all the time. And the fact that they want to be addressed as Nameless, it kind of adds to that mystery. Now I asked Gavin on Twitter what the deal was with these two characters, and he actually replied that they are different Omnics. Alright. So I guess Link 17 was not part of Null Sector. Fine. Now tell me, what did you think about this short story? And where is my cake and the dry cleaning? Let me know in the comments. Join me during my streams on twitch.tv/DamesiesTV and make sure to subscribe for more updates on Overwatch.